Hello and welcome back to episode 2 of the Horizon Podcast. My name is Kyle.
And this is Josh.
And we got a lot of news to talk about this week. But first, Josh, I want to know, what have you been playing lately?
Oh, I've been playing Metal Gear Solid 5, Phantom Pain.
And how's that going?
Well, I was doing replay missions. And mission 50, I beat. And the game was over.
Really?
Yeah.
So it ended on a replay.
Yeah.
So I never beat it, so I don't know.
I have a feeling that's where Hideo Kojima and Konami had their fallout.
Yeah.
Ending the game like that.
Well, I don't think it was just ending that. I think that's why it ended like that.
Yeah, it's probably why it ended like that.
He probably wanted to go on and have actual better mission and everything, but the pressure between them, because you got to remember, he started working as a contractor after they split up or whatever, before he left the company and everything. So he really wasn't there the whole time, fully. You know what I'm saying? Right.
Yeah, so it was quite upsetting. As a Metal Gear fan, I'm quite upset. Yeah.
I know you was playing that mission a lot, trying to beat it.
Yeah, I forgot how I beat it last time, and I screwed myself. But the whole thing is, I know within the game, you could unlock certain things in certain sequences. I didn't see the actual in-game scene yet, so I don't know what's going on with that. I could actually probably Google that and YouTube it and find out what's going on, but I haven't unlocked the ending game sequence.
Oh, okay.
Missions, yes, are over, but the in-game sequence,
So it might not actually be completely over yet. You still got that final... has the story wrapped up, or
The story's not wrapped up. The part I told you about where there's two big bosses. I haven't seen that yet. Yeah, spoiler. Well, if you haven't beat the game yet, like me, then you have issues. Just say it.
But, so that's all you've been playing lately, or...?
Oh, yeah, for the most part. I mean, Rocket League here and there, but,
Yeah, same. I've mostly been playing Rocket League. Some Grand Theft Auto Online again, actually. Got back into it with my friends recently.
Oh, okay.
Playing a little bit, because he just got an Xbox One, and he's been playing a lot. We've just been playing online, just doing some fun game modes and everything, but,
Right, blowing things up, shooting people, right?
Yeah,
killing the
hose.
Poor hobos.
Oh, the hobos. I was going to say the hose. We killed the hose, too.
Oh, the hose.
But anyway, so, like I said, we had a lot of news to talk about, so let's go ahead and jump right into it. So, first things first, Josh, is there's been a lot of Xbox One rumors lately. And the biggest one is the Xbox One, is that Microsoft is reportedly working on a new version of the Xbox One, codenamed Scorpio. It is rumored to be 4 times more powerful as the current model.
And it has 6 teraflops.
Yep, 6 teraflops, which is currently more than the still rumored PlayStation Neo.
Which maxes out at 4.
At 4, so so that's going to be crazy. So, do you think it's real, or?
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, you know how the last generation Xbox consoles and PlayStation consoles went. They had 2 or 3 different iterations, and I have a Star Wars 360 right there. I have a Halo 360 upstairs, and each one has a different...
Yeah, but they have last generation, they did just the mini and redesigns and everything. They never actually messed with the inside, the actual hardware, you know what I'm saying? The power.
True. That is true.
So this is kind of just a whole new generation, basically. But
to an extent, yeah. And to an extent, no. I mean
4K, that's way more powerful than the current model right now. Because the current model, the leap from last generation to this generation really wasn't as big as everybody was hoping for, or thought it was going to be and everything. So this is more like a generational leap, in my opinion.
I think that's the whole thought process. There's, the consoles can still do so much more, and by adding more power, you're allowing them to do more with the games like they promised.
Yeah.
And then you also got to think you got new technology out, the 4K TVs, so you got to be compatible with those.
Yeah.
And then, as we know, they have the works of the VR stuff in the works.
Apparently, so thanks for bringing that up. But so apparently there is a big, well-known European developer working on a VR game for the Xbox One. But we don't know. The developer is currently unknown. We don't know who it is. We have I personally have no clue who it would be. There's talks about it being maybe DICE and having being with Battlefront VR. So, do you think that would be a possibility, or?
That would be pretty neat. I don't really know what to say to that, but I mean, it could be a good possibility. It would definitely be cool to see what they could do with that.
Have you messed around with any VR or anything, or?
No, I had not. I haven't got my hands on any VR stuff.
So I actually demoed it at a Best Buy once. It wasn't like real VR. It was like, well, I mean, it was VR, but like it wasn't actual like Oculus or big game. Sorry for the dog barking.
Yeah, sorry for the dog.
But yeah, so it was just like a little like scenario, like it was the Jurassic World one, I believe. Yeah, where there was a dinosaur. You're sitting there, you're looking through. It's the one on your phone. You're looking through your lens or whatever on your phone, and you just see the dinosaur laying there, and then like he gets up and moves, and it looks so real. It's really cool. I mean, I can imagine that being in like video game form. I personally, I would love to try Oculus or even PlayStation 4 or whatever, or PlayStation VR or whatever, you know.
Right.
But you know, unfortunately, it's so expensive, and you have to have a good gaming rig to run it. And mine's okay. Mine's pretty good, but it struggles with some of the newer games, so I doubt that it would be able to run the VR. So, excuse me. But yeah, so
You're not excused.
I think that's the big thing for these new consoles or these new versions of the consoles is to be VR compatible, because
same thing with the TVs. I mean, so many people's got 4K TVs now too. You gotta be up with the technological times.
Is it really out that much like out there right now, or because I don't have one? Yeah.
They're they're popular by demand because the resolution's that much better.
Yeah, but they're still pretty expensive now.
Well, I mean, you can go to Best Buy and get some of them for like $500-$600, which is almost as much as you can get a regular HD TV for. So, I mean, you just gotta find the right deal.
But maybe it might come down by the time these consoles actually launch, which is rumored to be next year for the Xbox Scorpio. Maybe by that time the price will be down and everything. But speaking of price, though, how much do you think this would cost?
Probably the same price as when the original Xbox launched.
So $500, you think?
Yeah, probably.
I think it's about right. I mean, they're rumored, or they just dropped the price of the current model down to $299. Was it?
I'm not sure, but there you go.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's $299. So
re-releasing the new.
It's a promotional deal, quote unquote, because it's going to end on June 13th, which is the day of their E3 press conference, which they're rumored to be announcing a Xbox Mini. So I'm pretty sure. I think that just seals the deal that there's going to be an Xbox Mini.
Yeah,
it's probably going to cost the same.
Last generation, So
yeah,
definitely.
I mean, it's a little quicker than last gen. It's about 5 years sooner, but or 3 years sooner. I'm sorry.
Well, they're saying that console life isn't going to be as long, or cycle. I'm sorry. So we could be expecting some new, like Xbox, whatever, in maybe another 4 years, probably.
Yeah, I mean, I would like that. I love new technology, and I love upgrading. I would be happy if like they did it every 4 or 5 years or something, announce a new console.
Every 4 or 5 years?
Yeah.
Well, we're all going to be poor if we do that. And they're not going to be able to make their money off of it. You got to think about it. They're making these games, and they're going to stop making the games for it, so they're not going to get... I mean, they'll get their money, but it won't sell as well because people know, oh, well, in another 4 or 5 years, I'm going to be able to get a new console. Yeah. So they're not going to want to... Maybe a person like me, I have 2 Xbox Ones in my household. People won't do that.
Yeah, but I mean, well, people kind of do that with their phone right now, where they skip a generation. But Phil Spencer was talking about like how he wants the Xbox brand to be like a evolving platform like PC and everything.
Right.
And basically like have your games be backward and forward compatible, meaning that your Xbox One games will work on your Xbox Scorpio, and your Xbox Scorpio games will work on your Xbox One. I'm pretty sure that's how he meant it. I might be taking it the wrong way.
With the Scorpio and the Xbox One, because I still feel like that's going to be the same console in itself. I'm sorry, same generation. Let me put it at that. But you feel like he meant maybe possibly Xbox One to the next generation? Or
yeah,
you think that could be a possibility?
Like I said, though, I still consider if they do release these Scorpios, I'm considering that as a next gen. And I think that's going to end the whole generation thing, where it's just going to be an ever-evolving platform for both PlayStation and Xbox, where now they're just going to start releasing a new powerful model like every 3 years or something like that. Because, I mean, this is basically the same thing. I mean, as long as your games can play on both, right. I think it's going to be okay, be fine and everything. I mean, some people are going to be butthurt because they paid $500 for the launch Xbox One, and now it's down to like $200, $300, and or $300, and it's going to be less powerful, even more less powerful now than the new one that they're about to release next year. So, well, I mean, so that's all you have? Is that all the thoughts you have on that, or?
I feel like if that's how they're gonna do it, I mean, the consoles are a little bit more. Cell phones are pretty expensive too. So I mean, I guess they could make they could make their money off of it. So I mean, I don't like the idea right now, but if it is to the point of where all these upgrades can play the same games, I'll be fine with it.
Yeah, I think that's what they're targeting. Well, Microsoft is, at least. I don't know about Sony, because Phil Spencer came out and said that he wants to do backward and forward compatible. But
right. Well, we all know, Sony didn't come out with the backwards compatible for starting out their games. We're just now seeing on their marketplace older games.
Yeah.
I don't know how long ago
it's because they
happened.
have the PS Now or whatever they have, which is their streaming service, which
right.
basically is making you pay for your old games, and that's why Microsoft kind of took that shot at them at E3 last year when they announced it, saying they won't charge you to play the games you already own.
And once again, this kind of shows that maybe Sony was up, but Xbox is trying to make every little effort. Well, Microsoft is trying to make every little effort to close that gap.
Yeah, which I don't know if they're going to be able to, honestly.
They probably won't, but
and Phil Spencer admitted that they probably won't.
In the end, they're going to win so many gamers' hearts by doing what they're doing with, you know, the computer, the PC, and the Windows. I'm sorry, Windows 10. And the Xboxes, what they're doing with that, they're gonna, because so many people want to have their PC and play their games on their PC. They don't want a console because they're like, my PC is so much better than a console.
Yeah, but so that's all I have to talk about for that. How about you?
Yeah, I'm pretty much done.
Right now, still a rumor, but one thing that's not a rumor anymore is Watch Dogs 2, which kind of leaked by. So Ubisoft sent a YouTuber named the Rad Brad a marketing little bundle or whatever. I don't know what you call it, a package or whatever.
Okay.
And it pretty much had a whole bunch of stuff with Watch Dogs 2 on it. And they actually posted a video of Ubi Central has posted a video of them unboxing it and showing all the contents in there. And there's just a bunch of just random crap in there like you would expect in a.
I remember seeing somewhere
bag
online that it was announced that there was going to be a Watch Dogs 2.
Well, they announced it, but
right, and
it wasn't actually.
There wasn't anything shown or confirmed.
Yeah. There's still ain't nothing shown yet, but it does in the bag. There is something there's a T-shirt that teases the return of DedSec, which I don't know if did you ever play it or did you beat it?
I played it. I didn't beat it because they didn't deliver on what they promised, which is what they're saying. Why they're saying they're making the 2 so they can actually deliver on what they promised.
I actually enjoyed it. I mean, it was pretty good. It wasn't a great game. It wasn't next gen experience everybody was hoping for, but I mean, I enjoyed it. It wasn't the best game, but
it wasn't the best game. What it did was neat. With the hacking, the technology and all that. But
they kind of get oh my god, the driving in that game is so bad. I hated it so much. And the chase missions in there, because like the only way you can stop them is by crashing them. You can't shoot them, so you have to like run them off the road or something like that.
See, with a next-gen game, there needs to be options, and if they're closing their minds just to one way to do something,
especially in an open-world game.
That too, yeah. I mean, you're supposed to have options on those types of games, and if they're actually narrowing their scope of how you're supposed to do a mission, that takes away from the fun factor.
Also, Aiden Pierce, the main character in that game, was really boring. I did not like him at all, really. He was just kind of there.
What was it? Was it his daughter got killed? I don't even
No,
remember.
It was his, so, spoiler alert. Well, I mean, it's not really spoiler. It's in the first beginning of the game. But, so his niece was in the car with him while someone was chasing him down, and they shot the car. And then she ended up dying, and he lived. And that's basically the whole premise of the game, is he's trying to go find the killer.
Yeah.
Which,
I knew it had something to do with one of his families being killed, and that's why he is. But like you said, he's still pretty boring. Yeah. I mean, you'd think somebody would have like a psychotic breakdown, just like...
Well, he kind of did, I mean...
Oh, he did,
He's kind of like, he's not right up there, you know what I'm saying? Like,
he's not right. Well, that's not boring.
Well, I mean,
I'm not right, and I'm pretty entertaining, I like to think.
Like, he's just, like, I don't know how to describe it. He's not like your GTA character or something like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's just like...
Oh, so you want everybody to be crazy and be like Trevor? And
no.
Oh, I'm gonna go and rape this... never mind. Excuse my, just never mind. But... Go sleep naked outside or something, and...
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, like, he's just, He's just boring. He's just not like an entertaining character. He doesn't have like snappy one-lines, or he's just kind of there and he's just like, I mean, it's hard to describe. I don't know how to describe it, but he's just boring. That's the best way to say it.
All right.
But
so Aiden Pierce, you better step up your game for Watch Dogs 2, or Kyle's not gonna buy.
Yeah, it did not end the way that I thought it was gonna end. I don't know. I think someone told me that it was gonna end with him killing himself, but he didn't. It ends with him killing everybody else, basically.
Oh, so he does have a psychotic break. There you go.
Well,
that's entertaining.
Kinda.
You said he kills everybody else.
Not like everybody. Well, he does kill everybody in the game. I mean, like, you do that over the course of the game, but
right.
While trying to still save people, though. So I don't know. But anyway, so Watch Dogs 2 is apparently coming. I'm expecting them to show gameplay and a release date at E3, and I'm guessing it's gonna release this year. I don't know about you, or
I'm not sure, but I hope it does release, and I hope they do kind of what they shown at E3 for the first one. I'm hoping they hit on that. Because I was really looking forward to this game. And once again, it was a letdown. But if it's not cross-generation, wasn't the original Watch Dogs cross-generation. If it's not cross-generation, I feel like it could actually deliver more.
It was Xbox 360, PS3, and
I think that's might have been what held it back.
Yeah, I think it was too. And they released it on so many platforms. Well, PC was straight up broken. So that's what made a lot of people mad, because it didn't even look as good as the demo at E3 on PCs.
No, it didn't. Yeah.
So, but yeah, so hopefully, I think it's going to launch this year. I'll probably play it if it does, because I enjoyed the first one. It was an enjoyable experience. It took me about 3 weeks to beat, playing a few hours at a time. But yeah, speaking of a big game, big open world game, GTA has just released. Well, no, it's not released yet, but they just announced a new update for GTA 5 Online. It's the Further Adventures and Finance and Felony update. According to Rockstar, it's the biggest and deepest updates to GTA Online yet, featuring all new gameplay and a range of special new vehicles, including the Pegassi Reaper.
It allows players to become CEO of their own criminal enterprise. This will entail buying and selling a range of contraband across the great city of Los Santos, while also having to fight off fierce competition from the rest of the criminal underworld as well as LSPD.
So, sounds pretty exciting. I wonder if it's going to be like micromanaging and all that. Or
the game itself has a lot of microtransactions. So
I'm not saying like microtransactions. I mean like micromanagement.
But I mean, as a CEO, you always got to micromanage.
Yeah, I mean, I was just wondering. I didn't know how deep it's going to actually be.
You take the gun to your, little pathetic little employee, and you threaten them to do a better job. That's micromanaging. That's the way we want it.
I'm excited for this. I don't know how it's going to go, but
well, you're going to be financing felons, so it's going to be awesome.
Hopefully. I mean, GTA 5 Online is pretty good. I mean, you know how you said there's microtransactions and everything, but I haven't spent one dime.
Me neither.
On it. And
honestly.
I'm still getting free updates and stuff for free, so I have no issue with them doing that.
Yeah, that's really nice how they did that. It's it's one of those games that just keep the game alive. Although it may not stay that way for long, huh, Kyle?
Yeah, because according to the Take-Two CEO, Strauss Zelnick, I think I'm pronouncing that right, is
Strauss Zelnick. Yeah, right.
He wants GTA 5 Online he says it needs a rest. So while he was speaking at the Cowen and Company Technology, Media, and Telecom Conference, he explained that they never intended for GTA Online to be permanent.
Okay, now, you reading off that line, he wants to take a rest.
Yeah.
We talked about Red Dead Redemption last week. Why would they want to take a rest? Maybe GTA 6 too. That's saying something right there. We gotta put a stop to it.
Yeah.
So we can work on other projects. I mean, they still can work on other projects, but this is taking resources from those projects.
Yeah. And as well as like GTA's GTA or Take-Two, their business strategy is to not have a game release every year. Right. GTA 5 is big because it doesn't come out every year. You know what I'm saying?
The GTA franchise just in general. And GTA Online, they showed that off at E3, and they showed all this stuff, and, this has exceeded those expectations by far.
Yeah. But, so anyway, his quote that he said was, not only was it not our intention that GTA Online be permanent, but it's important that it is not be permanent. So he said they need to rest the franchise at some point. So that I guess so people don't get fatigued of it. And I have a feeling that they're going to rest it when they announce Red Dead 2.
Yep. I mean...
Or Red Dead Redemption 2.
Because you don't want to take away from that. If you're going to keep on pushing out updates, free updates,
Yeah.
they're gonna get burnt out on it. And when Red Dead Redemption comes out,
Everybody's gonna move on to that.
everybody's gonna buy it. They may buy it, but they won't play it because it's gonna be it's not gonna be the same thing, but it's gonna be the same kind of genre.
Well, I don't know, because like I think Red Dead Redemption is so different from GTA.
It's different, but the thought process, the free roam, it's all still kind of connected.
Yeah, but one thing though is Red Dead Redemption is gonna have a story, and GTA 5 hasn't had a story DLC or anything since the game came out 2013. There hasn't been anything new to the story or not. So,
but kind of like GTA 5, Red Dead Redemption, it's both it's both done by the same company. They're gonna have microtransactions, so that's what
online. If there is an online,
and that's gonna be the moneymaker. Nobody's gonna want to put the money into it if they're still pushing out, not as many people. I'm sorry, not people, but
I don't know. They might switch over. They might not. I don't know if it's how different the audience is. I know I love both GTA and Red Dead Redemption. Red Dead Redemption is my favorite game of all time.
Okay, so you like both games?
Yeah.
You're probably gonna go over Red Dead Redemption over GTA.
Yeah.
But some people prefer GTA over Red Dead Redemption.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. I'm not disqualifying Red Dead Redemption, saying it's not going to make any money.
Oh, it's going to make tons of money.
It's going to make tons of money.
Yeah. But the last one sold, what, 12, 14 million copies?
Right.
So, and that's as a new, quote-unquote, new IP, but it's really not new. But it wasn't as big yet, you know what I'm saying? Now people know it. So I'm expecting this to sell more than the Call of Duty that comes out. I think it's going to hit. I think
you got high expectations, friend. That game, it can put out a crappy product and it still can sell.
I think this Call of Duty is going to be one of the lower selling Call of Duties. The Infinite Warfare, because you know how we talked about Battlefield last episode.
Yeah, Battlefield's a better game, but still they have a much bigger crowd base.
GTA 5 sold 65 million copies. Red Dead Redemption 2 only has to sell half of that to beat Call of Duty. And they was halfway there with Red Dead Redemption. So, I don't know. They might sell, but speaking of games that sells huge, Minecraft is just a phenomenon, insane phenomenon, and has now reached over 100 million copies sold across all platforms, which is crazy. It's
boom, boom, blam, blam.
That's
fireworks in my head.
Oh, fireworks in your head. I think that was your mind exploding.
Yeah, mind exploding.
Oh, okay. But so it's sold a total of 106,859,714 copies.
And I'm sure that's already been up in the last 2 minutes.
Yeah. Well, apparently they're averaging about 53,000 copies per day, which is insane.
Mouth drop.
Yeah, it's insane. No game comes close to that. Which, I mean, for Minecraft's about 7 years old now. Came out about 2009 when the what's
Has
it called?
Only been 7 years?
Alpha, yeah.
Dang.
I started playing.
Feels like it's been longer.
In I think 2011. So
maybe it's because I'm so old. I don't know.
But I mean, that's crazy.
It is crazy, and it's one of those games that constantly bring new content to you, and that's why it's so popular.
Yeah, free content, by the way.
Exactly.
Like the new battle mode, which is coming to consoles, and it's basically just PvP mode online. It's like wait, what?
I need to go to a retailer and buy me a little fake sword.
A fake sword?
Yeah, we'll have our own battle mode before it comes out. You know? It's just,
okay.
You can buy yourself a sword too. We'll both have diamond swords and we'll just battle it out. You know?
May the best man win.
May the best man win.
But basically, so what the battle mode is on PC, there's these servers that set up it's like party servers and everything where you go on and you play these different game modes and stuff like survival games or whatever, you know what I'm saying?
Kind of like Hunger Games.
It is Hunger Games basically, but survival. It's called survival, or some people call it I think just Minecraft Hunger Games sometimes too. But yeah, so I love those games on PC. I haven't been played Minecraft in a while actually, but I love playing all those game modes and just having fun with friends.
What's the girl in
Cat?
Jennifer Lawrence.
Oh, Jennifer.
So what I need to have a good strategy, I need to call up Jennifer Lawrence for this game mode. Pretty much.
Does she play in Hunger Games?
She is the Hunger Games star.
Oh, is she? Oh.
Mockingjay and those Hunger Games.
Yeah,
The movie. I'll call up Jennifer Lawrence and I'll get some pointers.
Or just call her up for other reasons too. But.
Oh, yeah. I might get a date or something. Not really.
Dream big, man. That's all you gotta do.
Dream big or
go big or go home.
Yeah, go big or go home. There you go. That's what I was trying to think.
So as you mentioned in the beginning of the podcast, you've been playing a lot of Rocket League, as well as I have. I actually was going ham yesterday. Scored 4 goals in less than 3 minutes. So, I mean...
There's people who score like 7 goals in less than 2 minutes.
Yeah, but I'm still semi-pro, okay?
Oh, you're semi-pro? Well,
yeah. So,
that's nothing.
This is on Rocket Labs, too, which is harder in my opinion.
Oh,
yeah,
harder.
It's annoying.
Yeah,
so
hard.
But
yeah, it's a good game. I love it. I mean, it's a competitive game. I love my competitive games. What can I say?
Yeah, you love sports games and all that too. But which Rocket League is basically a sport now. It's an e-sport and everything. But
they compete on with that game.
Yeah,
there's
and
crazy teams that just do crazy things. Anyways,
yeah. So, but the teams now can be both on Xbox One and PC because it is now cross-platform as of like Monday, I think.
Cha-ching!
Cashing in, like, because it's already made $110 million in sales.
Yeah, that's gonna up it even more.
Yeah, I guarantee you. So, $110 million. This game sold at what was it? $20.
That also you gotta consider PS4 for that too, because there's PS4
and DLC, right?
Yeah, DLC. They have like some card packs here and there.
Yeah, which most of it's free though, but they do some paid DLC.
Yeah.
Which I mean, this game is just incredible. I don't know.
It honestly is a next gen game. I mean, I don't think they could do this type of game on last gen. I don't know
I think they could have, but
there would have been some stuff taken out, like just the controls and stuff. I mean, it's pretty complex stuff.
I think it's just
I think the coding would be hard on last gen for that.
Well, I mean, it could be. It wouldn't. I don't know. It might be. I'm not sure.
Sorry, I don't know much about code, but that's me just throwing a guess out there.
I'm pretty sure it could have ran on last gen. Like, I mean, it's a quote unquote new gen game because like it's just fun, and I think this generation needs to be about fun.
Right.
That's what gaming is. It's supposed to be fun.
Just the physics of that ball and stuff, though. I know that's why. Like, I'm not trying to bring up something off topic, but that's why Madden's struggling because it's still going between the last gen and this gen. There's no real physics to the game, and in Rocket League you see the physics.
Yeah, well, I mean, I guess it might not be because NHL, they just added this generation to the new NHL games is real puck physics, which they actually had a guy from NASA come in to code the puck physics for the game.
And
so
that's what they did with Madden with the ball, but still there needs to be physics to the player.
Yeah, still a little funky.
It's still funky.
Yeah. But anyways. Yeah, Rocket League. It's a great game, really fun. Love playing it. And so I don't know. It doesn't tell you if you're playing with PC guys yet, so I don't know if I've played with any yet or not.
You can sometimes tell when it has like the little stars because those are characters that aren't available on the Xbox.
Oh, okay. So.
And then there is an option to turn off playing with PC players, but that still don't tell you if they're PC players or not. But
yeah, I think I have mine turned on where I can play with them, so I probably already have played with them. Just didn't realize it, but
yeah, it brings in a whole different group of skilled players.
Yeah. And just increases the size pool of like people you can play with.
Yeah.
Which is always a good thing. Hopefully this means that we can get Xbox One and PlayStation 4 cross-network play one day.
With Sony being ahead, probably not, but
what do they lose? I don't understand what they lose from this, because like I doubt that someone that's playing this game on Xbox One is going to buy a PlayStation 4 just to play with people, just play Rocket League with people on PlayStation 4.
Well, that's how some people are. That's kind of what I did with that PS4 right there. I have more friends who play Madden on PS4 than Xbox One.
So you're going to buy this game twice? You're going to buy Madden twice?
Well, see, probably, yeah. But Best Buy, once again, I'm bringing up Best Buy. I'm not trying to sell Best Buy products here, guys. But Best Buy
Although we did get this new mic from Best Buy.
We did.
And it's really good.
If you can't tell, you can kind of hear the air conditioning in the back just lightly. It's a lot better than the other one. Anyways, but Best Buy has a deal where you trade in your old Madden, and you pretty much get the next Madden for free.
Oh.
It's a promotion.
Oh, really?
If you're a Best Buy Rewards member, yes.
Oh.
So
that's really cool.
I really wouldn't be wasting any money if I buy both, because I won't technically only be buying one.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, I guess that makes sense.
Yeah.
That's really good. I wish more places would do that.
I don't know how they're making any money off of that.
Well, I mean, like trade it in and like pay $20 for the new version of the game.
Right.
I think that would be better.
Yeah, that would be a lot better. I think they still somehow make money because I think it's a rebate. So I'm technically still, I think, like spending like $20 or something.
Oh, okay.
But so you get the $20 rebate later. I think that's how it works. I'm not positive. I haven't done it yet, But I've seen so many people on discussion forums talk about it. I'm like, damn, how did I miss that?
But yeah, so that's all the news we got for you this week, and so hopefully you enjoyed this one. Hopefully the quality's pretty good. The mic, we got a new mic and everything, as we said a minute ago. So hopefully it's improved a little bit, and
hopefully we can just keep this going. You know, I feel like the first episode was just a fantastic. Guys, we struggled with the second episode.
Oh yeah,
100%.
57 tries.
Yeah, something like that.
But we finally got it down. I think this is the one.
In next episode, don't be surprised if you hear a third person.
Oh yeah, we might be bringing in a guest, a special guest.
Yeah.
To talk about some Madden news and some other just insight into the gaming industry. More opinions is always good, so.
Always. I mean, you can't have enough opinions.
Yeah.
We don't like Kyle's here, but.
Also, this week we didn't have a topic of the show, but we will next week, because next week is the week before E3, and we're going to be going over some E3 predictions, and we're playing a little game with it. We're making a little game out of it. So.
E3, you said?
E3.
Oh.
Big announcements. Big announcements.
Let me lick my chops. I don't know where else I was going to go.
Oh, well, on that note, we're going to end before he has a stroke. So, thank you guys for watching. This has been episode 2 of the Horizon Podcast. My name is Kyle.
That's Josh.
There you go. That's Josh. And we'll see you guys next time.
See you guys.
Bye.